So hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Lau again. So let's take a look. The next question is 2012 DSCMC questions 39. It also the same as the 38 question is a transformation of function, and this time is testing you about the trigonometric function. So for this kind of question, you can make use of the substitution of the points to do it, but actually in this question I would like to introduce you I would like you to at least know the basic properties of the sine, cosine, tangent graph. Okay, so first of all, if you want to deal with this kind of questions, if you know the basic idea of the graph of the function, the cosine function, actually I think it would be help you quite a lot about this. If we are talking about the normal y equals to cosine x graph, I would like you to at least you know that you can use the calculator to try the different types of degree, like 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270, and 360. So we can make use of these 5 degrees to draw out the basic idea of the cosine graph. That's what I want you to do. Okay, so cosine, actually if you press 0 you find out 1, so actually we can find out the graph will be like this. If you keep typing out this, actually you will find out the graph will be like this. Okay, so here is negative 1. So actually you will see that the period of the graph is 360 degree, and what we call the amplitude of this one is here is from 1 to -1. Okay, so there's the difference is 2. Okay, so if you make use of this one to do the questions like this kind of questions, that is also very easy, because actually first thing you will notice about is like here. Okay, for this one actually is 2, right? But this one you can see that from 1 to 7 is 6, the difference. So we can see that actually here is magnified by 3 times. So which means that along the y-axis is magnified by 3 times, as you can see this number represented by this. Okay, but even this one is magnified by 3 times, it would becomes like here is 3, here is -3. But what you can see now, it becomes 1 and 7. So what does it mean? That means from 3 to 7, actually you will see that actually the whole graph is moving up by 4 units. Okay, so that's why you can see for this point, the first 2 will be wrong because this is 1. Okay, we are moving up by 4. Okay, so you can see that either 3, C or D is the answer. So the last one we can take a look is the period. So you can see actually the period is right here. The period is the degree for graph to repeat itself. Before it repeat itself, the degree it takes. Okay, so that's why you can see here is 360 degree, and it's the period of the cosine function. Okay, so but as you can see that now for the whole function to complete one cycle, actually is 180 degree, 180. That means this, which is half of 360. Okay, so as you remember that we have talked about the transformation along the x-axis actually are all vice versa with the function. That's why if you can see that for the graph actually is divided by 2, for the function that will be vice versa. That means not divided by 2, that means times 2. Yes, so actually for this one, D is the answer. Okay, so normally I would just deal with transformation of function of like trigonometric function. I would basically use this method to do it. If you do some practice, actually it will be very fast. But if you insist to do point substitution, you can still try to substitute some of the point, like 90 degree 1 back into this 4 function to see which one satisfies about this. So actually you can keep substitute like this kind of points. Maybe actually you can find out the answer, but I need to warn you that This method sometimes for some specific function or specific questions it doesn't work, okay? You can only just erase some of the answers, okay? So I would just suggest that at least you know the basic idea, the basic graph of a sine, cosine, tangent function, okay? So I'll introduce the other type of function later on, okay? I will see you next time, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe my channel. Bye, see you next time.